movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Truth. And as you can see, it's time to go back to the theater. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a film that came out, back around Halloween time. Let's just say I wasn't exactly counting down the days to see it. This because it just got brutalized at the box office and by critics. So, but I'm going to try to take a look at it because it's the end of the year, and I want to make sure it might end up on a certain list. So I want to watch it and see how it was. My review of the 2019 horror film Countdown, coming up now.
Quinn Harris, a newly registered nurse, is treating a patient who's become suspicious that a cell phone app he downloaded was responsible for the death of his girlfriend. Quinn, of course, downloads the app herself, called Countdown, a timer that supposedly shows you when you're supposed to die. Soon, Quinn begins to realize that the silly app is real, and after violating the user agreement, finds her time has been cut down to 2 days. So what did I think of Countdown? I thought it's an atrocious horror flick. As many have found out, it definitely feels like a ripoff of the Final Destination movies, in a way, but this is actually a million times worse. I also had no clue that this movie even existed until 2 weeks before its release, and only ever saw one trailer for it. There might have been something interesting that they could have done with the premise of the killer app that tells you when you're going to die, but they certainly don't do it here. Of course, there's a demon involved who has the ability to take the form of your loved ones that have passed on and then turns evil in some of the most god-awful horror makeup that I've seen in years. Then if you decide not to follow through with the plans that would eventually lead to your death, it's considered to be breaking the terms of service, and the demon just finds you and kills you anyway. There's nothing scary at all here, and just gives us lame jump scare after lame jump scare, as well as a slew of eye-rolling fake-outs and loud noises to make the teeny boppers scream. We also get piles of the usual horror movie cliches, like going to a priest for answers, and of course that it deals with ancient Latin, and the demon taunting the characters by appearing and disappearing in the room with them. Even the notification for the app is annoying, as the sound is a woman screaming and then an evil laugh, which we have to hear over and over and over. The humor is cringeworthy and even embarrassingly bad at times. However, I did get a lot of unintentional laughter out of it, between some of the deaths and the reveals of the demon. The film actually gets boring after a while, as we know what's coming as the app counts down and the kills just drag on. The writing and dialogue are terrible, and we get so many random subplots thrown in that have nothing to do with the main story. Most notably a Me Too storyline with a doctor who hits on Quinn, who quickly goes from creepy to a possible murderous psychopath by the end of the film. It also feels so random when about midway through, another main character randomly comes into the story in a horribly forced, somewhat romance. There's also a horrid sequel-baiting ending, along with a mid-credits scene, for God's sake. The cast do their best with the material and stars Elizabeth Lail as Quinn Harris, the registered nurse who's trying to outlast the time given to her by the app by any means necessary, Jordan Calloway as Matt Monroe, a young man Quinn meets at a cell phone store, also having trouble with the app, Talitha Bateman as Jordan Harris, Quinn's younger sister who also downloaded the evil app, and Peter Fasinelli as Dr. Sullivan, the doctor who begins sexually harassing Quinn at work. Countdown is full of boring characters, dull deaths, and no scares. It's one of the dumbest films that I've seen all year, and yes, I was counting down the seconds until it was over. Countdown, you know what rating you're gonna get? I only got 2 words for ya. Suck it!
Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside of 515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTruePlaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WestSailor. Until next time, truth out.